Oh, do you mind sitting over here?
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like
wrong place.
kind of like
It's
your side of the bed.
Okay.
Michelle tried to scoot me to the other side of the bed.
So funny.
It's even when Patrick and I travel and we stay in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Like I always.
John's the same way. He has to have one side of the bed.
And actually, I don't even, when I go to a hotel room now, I pick whatever sleeping area is closest to the bathroom.
Oh, I just do the center of the bed because I have the whole bed. Just sleep in the center.
I pick whatever side. Well, I'm usually with somebody, so I usually pick whatever side is closest to the bedroom. I mean the bathroom. Because I know at some point.
Happy Thursday to you too, Gail.
Patrick told me I need to get a bedpan.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, in Korea, they are we on the right spot?
I think we are.
In Korea, they still use
Chamber pots.
Chamber pots.
Yeah, my grandmother did too in Belgium.
Yeah, so maybe that's everywhere but here.
Well, I think that I think that my aunts and cousins actually have regular plumbing at this point, but my grandmother didn't. So yeah, every room had a chamber pot.
Oh, so when was that?
Well, the last time I went and visited her, I was like 22. So, and she still didn't have indoor plumbing.
Yeah.
The rest of her siblings did, but she didn't.
Yeah, that was my grandparents didn't have it until.
Good morning, Joanne.
I think I graduated from college, so that was probably around the same time. You don't think about that there's people out there without plumbing.
Oh, I do, because I traveled in those countries before. So I'm very grateful to have a toilet that goes whoosh.
Yeah. Good morning. So it's Michelle and I. It's Girls' Day.
It's Ladies' Day.
Because Patrick's at the DMV with Miss Violet.
Because she passed. Yay!
No tears today. But,
Audrey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Carolyn.
So, let's talk about a couple of things. I think we are super caught up on service. So just bring it down. Yeah, I was looking at the shelves and I was like,
they're almost empty.
Look at you boys.
Yeah,
you are so caught up.
Boys are on fire.
Boys are on fire. So if you need service, it's the perfect time to bring it down. You'll get it back really quickly.
I bet you did, Karen. A lot of places didn't have it.
Isn't it? You get here in the States.
It builds character.
Sure. I remember at my grandmother's, it was like down this little hall, and there were spiders in like all the corners, and at nighttime it was it's just so scary.
I think that I would have actually used the bushes in lieu of something that had spiders. Like, I don't do spiders.
Yeah, it was totally.
Patrick is at the DMV because Violet passed her test this morning. So Patrick, and so you give me instead, Betty. Is that okay?
So it was, So this morning they got up early. Violet got to take her retest, so we were super excited. Patrick's been out driving with her every night, and so I think she worked on some of those things that she was having issues with, and she passed. I was so relieved.
Yeah.
So,
good.
So
morning.
Ladies, stay off the roads.
Yeah.
Like my kids are on them.
Yeah.
Actually, Kai's a great driver, and we were joking about it last night because, couldn't have joked about it last Thursday, but this Thursday, I was talking about Violet. I'm like, because Kai said something about Violet being perfect, and I was like, Kai, you're a fantastic driver. And Violet's like, I'm a good driver. And I go, but Kai's better.
Jeannie, ouch.
We were all laughing.
Ouch.
She was laughing too. In our family, you got to be able to take it.
Oh, yeah, but ouch.
And you know what, though? This is like the one thing Kai has. And I usually don't point out anything like that.
No.
But that kid one day came home and he was talking about how he's like, I finally thought I beat Violet on the math test, because they post like the kids that have the top 5 grades. That's what they did in their last class. And he said he went in and he said he was like number 2 or number 3 and Violet's name wasn't on the list. And he was like, I did it. I finally beat Violet. And then the teacher goes, oh no, I just graded her paper. It just hasn't been updated. That poor
why.
You know what? Oh, you know what he said too the other day. He goes, I think he goes. She even beat me. We were talking about maybe it was a birthday, and he was like, she even beat me to being born first or something. She's been beating me since the womb,
Since birth.
yeah, since the birth. So I feel for that kid, and it's hard having a sister that does. He calls her perfect, and she's not. None of us are.
None of us are perfect.
But it's tough being a twin and having a sister that kind of does it all a little bit better almost all the time. So I know none of you had siblings like that.
I had no siblings, so I had no one to compete with.
My brothers always did better than me in everything. So whatever, right?
There was no one to beat at my house.
Well, really, just in school, I did better than everything else than my brothers. But in school, they always did better than me. You just get used to it. All right, do you mind grabbing that? So we have a new class up. And this is going to be on, I think it's on July 28th?
Yeah. It's
29th?
29th. It's at the 28th. Is that it? I can see it. Wednesday
the
28th.
It's Wednesday the 28th. It's going to be from 1 to 4. This is a scan and cut and sewing project.
This is not an in the hoop embroidery project. It's sewing. So, but you just really need basic sewing skills. You need to know how to use your machine because it's not a machine usage class. And everything else we're going to do one step at a time. So
you can put all your project stuff in it.
Fun stuff. Who doesn't need more project bags?
Yes. And this one, I love the baby lock one, but this one is so pretty. Look how pretty this one is.
All right, so I'll tell you what I like about this one. There is no pattern, ladies. We're going to do it with, and gents, if you're participating.
And I'll show you up close now.
We're going to do it using measurements. So what that means is if you want a 12 by 12 bag, you're going to make a 12 by 12 bag. If you want a 9 by 6 bag, you're going to make a 9 by 6 bag. We're all going to do a 12 by 12 in class.
Glitter vinyl.
But this one actually empowers you to make whatever size bag you want.
Yeah, one day I saw a light bulb above Michelle's head, and then she just ran over and started cutting fabric and putting stuff together.
Yes,
and
this was a lunchtime popped in my head thing at lunch.
And this was the result. So it is scan and cut and sewing, but it doesn't have to be scan and cut.
Yes.
If you don't have a scan and cut, there's options.
Yes, so there is a kit for this if you want a kit.
Not on the calendar. Okay, let me check.
It should be.
Yeah, because
we did it last night, Karen.
Yeah, but
Christine may not have.
But she sent me an email telling me it was done.
Okay, so
we'll check.
There is a kit. Kit 1 includes everything you need to make the kit, to make the project bag.
It's on there. Fabric. It's called Summer Fun.
Summer Fun. Just put Summer Fun in the search engine. So the kit 1 has everything you need to make the bag, including pieces cut of vinyl to make the little Summer Fun transfer on the front of the vinyl. Okay, this is craft vinyl, not heat transfer vinyl. Kit number 2. Kit number 2 is exactly the same, but it's for people that do not have a scan and cut. And these pieces will be cut and weeded for you and ready to put onto the plastic in class. So that's the difference between the two kits. Other than that, we're all doing the same thing. And we have the fabric and the zipper tapes. The zipper pulls will be a little bit different because we don't have those zipper pulls anymore. But I pulled the pink tape aside, the clear vinyl aside, and we're just going to have some fun.
Yeah, so it'll be kitted. So the cost for the class, it's a 3-hour class is $21,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you want to get the kit, you can get the kit. Kit for non-scan and cut people is $25. Kit for scan and cut people who are going to cut their own vinyl is going to be $20.
So, and there won't be any additional time. So those of you that have a scan and cut, we're not going to spend like an hour of class running vinyl through the scan and cut. So I'm going to do a pre-class video on how to give you reminders on how to cut vinyl on your scan and cut. And so when you get to class, that will be something that will already be pre-done prior to class, so that we'll all be working at the same pace. You'll just be putting yours on. The others will have gotten it already pre-cut.
Yeah. So it should be a fun class, a fun project. And like Michelle said, once you've done one, then you can modify it and can do whatever you want in whatever size. It's not a pattern. You don't have to purchase a pattern too. It's just going to be measurements.
And you know what? It's going to come back later after we have some experience here as a boxed bag, meaning it'll have sides and stuff. It's going to get closer and closer to your zipper bag with like the Baby Lock project bag. But we have to start at the beginning.
Yeah, and maybe it could turn into a hoop holding bag.
Oh,
maybe it could turn into, so lots and lots of different options.
Lots of potential.
With this one. So, super excited. That's going to be, like I said, it's on 7/28. So, July 28th at 1 p.m. Alrighty.
What else do you have?
Let's talk about a daily deal, because we're going to be doing...
I like deals. Deals are good.
I like deals, too. We're going to do a little bit of holiday stuff. So I just got a bolt of this.
It's July. It's July, right? So we need to start thinking about Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, but really,
oh my God,
Halloween
so
and Christmas.
Excited. Yes, Halloween. I cannot wait.
I love Halloween.
Wait for the Kimberbell candy shop quilt to come out.
Yeah,
and I think it's
is it candy corn quilt?
It's called Candy Corn Shop. It's called Hometown Halloween Candy Corn Shop. Quilt shop. It's
Halloween, ladies.
It's got a lot of different names and long names. Is it HTV?
No. Stephanie, this is not heat transfer vinyl, because you're going to be putting it onto plastic. Heat transfer vinyl onto plastic is a really big mess when you're done. This is pressure sensitive.
I get it. It's not on the calendar. Okay, let me send a note to Christine. So type in summer fun if you want to sign up, and you'll see the kit there, and you'll see the class. And I will send a note to Christine now.
So this is regular, what I refer to as craft vinyl. And in the pre-class video that I do for this class, for the Facebook group, I'll talk about both permanent and removable craft vinyl, because there's two different kinds. So if you were going to put something on a cup or something, then you don't want it to come off. You'd be using permanent vinyl. This what we have in the store, the Brother vinyl and the Sizer vinyl. We have Sizer in both, the permanent and the non-permanent, and then we have the Brother is non-permanent, meaning you can still remove it and position it. However, when you stick it to plastic, all bets are off on that.
Hey, Cheryl, if you want to, you could purchase the class and do the video class before these other classes so you can start taking them. And I think, could we shoot for a Get to Know Your Scan and class in August?
Yes, that's my goal, is to have a Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class in August.
And as you know, that's a class that Shauna taught for whatever,
I have some
3
big
or
shoes
4
to fill.
years.
Yeah, I have big shoes
and
to fill.
It was such a great class, so we're just...
She did such an awesome job. So I've been reviewing all of her classes that are recorded. I've been reviewing all of her notes because she did such a fabulous job. I want to be able to make her proud. So I'm not going to be ready until August.
So this is a new panel that we just got in. It is from...
So cute.
Yeah, it's super cute. It is from Susan Wingett. And it's called Count Your Blessings. So if you're going to do edge to edge, so I am teaching an edge to edge class at the end of summer fun? I think it's July 29th. This would be a great panel that you could do.
Oh, somebody's posting class links. That must be Christine, huh?
Do you mind? There we go. Thank you. So this is Count Your Blessings. Isn't that cute? So you could add a little border to it. I love panels.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
I love
Count
panels.
Your Blessings. And it'd be perfect little fall blanket or wall hanging or whatever you want to do with it. So it's on the site. It's $9.99. It's on the site for 30% off. So it's $6.99.
Ooh.
And once we sell the bolt, we'll be done. And I think that
yes. Christine's on. Thank you, Christine.
To bolt. There is the link to the summer fun if you want to do that. I want in the August class. Oh, the Scan and Cut class. And with the Scan and Cut, make sure it's going to be the one with the auto blade.
Yes, you
So-
have to have an auto blade. So, I think, do we have a recording of the older models of Skin and Cuts?
There is a recording for the 650 that you can purchase as well.
But there will not be, that will never be done live again, because that machine hasn't been made in about 4 or 5 years now, 3 or 4 or 5 years. So
I think 2 years maybe.
I don't know, because
The auto blade.
I've had, probably
only been
3,
about-
maybe 3. I've had, because I have like some of the first auto blade ones. So yeah, it's just been a while. It's not made anymore. So, but we don't want to leave you out.
An auto blade, so you need to have the 225 or the 230.
225 or 230.
Or I think there's like a QVC model that was
Yes.
like the 125.
There's
or
a
something
QVC.
Like that.
You'll know it because your cartridges will not be turquoise and purple. Your cartridges that hold your blades will be black and tan.
So auto blade means you do not have to adjust
No test cut.
the pressure or the blade depth. It's just gonna do it automatically for you. So
That seemed to be the thing that was hindering most people being successful is in the previous models. I still have one and I still use it and I love it. There's nothing wrong with it. But you had to do a test cut. You had to do, well, if you're getting the Disney, you're good to go because they didn't have a Disney in the non-auto blade. Once you got used to using it, it wasn't...
getting the Disney, perfect.
Yeah.
You are all set if you're
So,
getting the Disney version.
Now with the auto blade, we don't really have to do test cuts and stuff, and we don't have to keep adjusting the blade. It does it automatically.
So, deal of the day. So, oh my goodness. There are so many new amazing designs. You just look at your collection and go, if I only had enough time in the day.
My design collection has far exceeded my life expectancy at this point, but
Yeah.
I still buy
We're
them
just
because
like
they're
you,
so-
ladies. We're
they're
just
so
like you.
wonderful. I mean, OESD, I was on
God.
OESD yesterday. Oh my God, they have
Oh.
some amazing stuff. It's like my list is like 27 numbers, 27 collections long.
They're releasing, and they're going to be putting them out every week. They're releasing new stuff. Some of their old stuff is because we're doing a special for the month of July on a couple of things that they're doing a special on. So we're doing a special that's going to be our deal of the day. It's actually not the deal of the day because it'll be up for the entire month of July.
Oh, wow.
But because that's the special I have with them. So
Oh my God, I love this one.
I know.
love
A
this
lot of
one.
you got this one last year, and it's called Merry and Bright. And it's a paneling scene. And I know there's some of you who
A tile scene.
tile scene. And I know there's some of you that don't like tiling scenes because the stitch count is so heavy. This one is not. This one's a quick, you could just stitch it out in a weekend kind of thing. And there's 2 different versions of it, isn't it? I as soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to stitch this
I
out.
love the color one, but then I saw the
Love
one
it.
in the other, the gold.
The gold. So
And I
they
can't
also
make up
have
my
it in
mind.
gold and silver. Count your end. When
Blessing.
is Edge to Edge class is going to be on the 29th. So if you want to do Edge to Edge, it's a Zoom class. It's fantastic. It's super fun, and you'll learn how to quilt your project and give it the look of a long arm.
So here's the great thing about doing the edge-to-edge class with Jeannie first. She's going to walk you through everything one step at a time. But there's so many other things out there that you can do edge-to-edge with that you can use. You can use purchased embroidery designs. I've converted long arm designs when I couldn't find an embroidery file that I liked. So it's a basic technique. It's a technique that you can expand on.
Sure. Yeah, table runners, placemats, wall hangings,
bags, because I'm a bag lady.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something that you can just build your skills.
Melinda, you are behind. Where have you been? So
Yes.
Miss Shauna did take another job. She is a mail carrier
Yep.
out in Fernley, which is closer to where she lives.
Yep, she's
they
your-
do drive in for an hour.
Your friendly neighborhood postal person if you live in Fernley.
Yes, and I asked her how it was going, and she said she was so tired, but she was having fun and tan. And I
Yeah.
said, I didn't know
I
that
can't
you
imagine-
tanned. I thought you only got darker shades of pink. Because she
No,
always says
she's
that
always
she never
said that,
tans.
but she's outside now. Yeah, I really kind of
And
felt
we
bad
miss
for her
her.
the other day at 103 degrees. I'm sure she was cooking.
Yeah. So the Marion Bright is on there. You can get it CD or USB. There's 2 options, and then there's 2 different thread sets. So there's going to be this one, and everything's on there for 25% off. So if you haven't done this one is worth doing. It is fun.
What? I'm a kit person, and here's why I'm a kit person. First of all, if I saw something that I really loved, there was a reason that I really loved it, and I want to do it pretty similar. So if you make me a kit and you give me thread and you give me a design and you give me a sample to look at, I'm good. Just take my money because I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I love kits.
How many of you sometimes don't want to think?
I
want
to create. I want to create. I don't want to walk through 27 aisles of fabric trying to figure out what I want to buy. Just make me a kit, please.
Don't you love it? I know you love kits because we sell them and you guys always get them.
Yeah,
so these are on there. And if you have a big stash of Isacord and you want, I can send you the thread list.
Yes.
And then you can just email me back the colors that you need.
And actually, that thread list is on the OESD
we have
site.
It's on the site. Yes.
On
It'll be on the
site. Whoops. On all the OESD
because remember,
designs.
there's our. Can you see it?
It's so beautiful. We got all of them up now.
There it is. There's
so
our
pretty.
OESD.
400 colors.
Yeah. 423 colors, and I'm
423.
so excited every time I walk by it. I just look at it and I go,
it makes me giddy.
love it. Because we love Wonderfill, and by the way, Wonderfill's still in the store. We're closing it out at 40% off, so if you want to get a great deal and great thread, you can come in and get that. But that was 200 colors. I think we had 200 colors. So this is 223, better. So all those colors that you couldn't
423.
find. I mean, 423, and I know I had some people... Like, sometimes we just didn't have the right orange.
Yeah.
Or we didn't have the right red.
Who knew there were so many shades of gray? Who knew there were so many shades of black and white?
Yes.
I'm like, it's black and white. They're like, no.
There's ghost white.
There's ghost white. There's snow white.
I know. I like somebody to do it all for me, and I just want to sit down and have fun and just make it look gorgeous. So those are on the site. Those are all 25% off. If you have never done a tiling scene too, OESD puts out a tiling scene bundle, and it has 2 rolls of heavyweight tearaway, and then it has a roll of fusible woven, which is what they recommend, and that's going to be kind of like Shapeflex. And then it has a CD that has 3 different tiling scenes on it. So the retail on this, or the suggested retail on this, is $192. And
a lot of stabilizer,
but they sell it just at the price of the stabilizer, and this is basically free. And then in addition to that, I have it on there for 25% off. So it's only like $53 or something like that.
That's a great value.
Isn't that a great?
Even if you weren't doing a tiling scene, those are stabilizers you use all the time. It's a great way to build your stabilizer stash.
So this is a fantastic deal. Their stabilizer bundles are always fantastic because they charge you for the stabilizer and then they throw in whatever embroidery designs. There's always a thing of embroidery designs with their stabilizer bundles. So that's on the site for 25% off too. And the only thing that I don't have here to show you is I think it's called Celestial Beginnings, or let me see. Let me go to the promo page. I thought this was brand new. I was like, oh, it's a pre-order. That's why it says pre-order. Because I thought it was brand new. But I think it's been out because Diane Reed came in and I was like, what a coincidence that you're coming in. Why is it not taking me there?
Did you click?
Yeah, I clicked like 4 times. Hey, Christine, if you're on there, I'm clicking on the promo, the Celebrate Christmas in July, but it doesn't take me to the links. I don't know what's going on. I'll send you an email too in case you are not watching. But one of the designs on there is the Celestial Stained Glass embroidery design. It is gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. So, and like I said, Diane Reed came in and she was stitching it out. I was like, what a coincidence, because we're going to have this up as a daily deal. So I don't have that design in stock right now to be a special order, but it's beautiful. It looks just like stained glass. It looks like an angel. Did the thread. Annette. I know a lot of you have ordered. You okay, Miss Michelle?
Yep.
I know a lot of you have ordered Summer Glory, the thread set, and I emailed my rep and I said, any update? Because I got 3 sets last week, 2 the week before, and I didn't get any this week. But she said, good thing you ordered early. Hopefully yours will keep trickling in. And they're still saying July, but they wouldn't give me any more information other than that. So it's coming, and I guess it'll get here when it gets here. And we're just in Summer Glory limbo. There's another tiling scene coming out. It's cute. You can't even see it on the website. It's a winter one, and it's beautiful. So we'll do those. Those will all be daily deals coming up. So all of that stuff that I just talked to you about, the tiling scene bundle, the Merry Bright, and the Celestial Stained Glass, that is all going to stay up for the entire month of July. So if you're interested in any of that, it's going to be 25% off. If you go to our homepage too, you can also sign up for, can you sign up for the event? So there is OESD's having an event, and the event is going to be, I thought I saw it. Where is it? Let me figure that out. But it's going to be on, what's the date on it? I think it's the 16th, July 16th. It is going to be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. They will give you a 25% off code that you can use on the website after you attend the event. And it's going to be all about card making. So what a perfect time to start making those Christmas cards. I was talking to somebody who made Christmas cards, and they said that people loved it so much I think they were just taking it and framing it and putting it up. So so there's some gorgeous, gorgeous cards, and you don't have to make them as cards. You could stitch them out as embroidery designs, blow them up, wall hangings, pillows, all sorts of fun stuff.
I'm back.
And Michelle's back. Was there anything else?
I don't know.
Daily deal. Tomorrow we'll have our giveaway.
So much fun stuff coming.
I think I have a problem. Last night, I'm going to start doing probably 2 daily deals a day. I'm looking over my shoulder to
We have zippers.
see if Patrick's
We have
there.
zippers like you wouldn't believe.
I was opening up box after box after box and thinking, where am I going to put this? Oh my goodness.
But you know,
There's
when the
more
Wonder
coming.
Feel's gone, we have a new display.
Oh, that's going to go out because it's only for...
No, it's gone. You can take it off. It's like slapboard. Yeah. I already checked it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I already checked it out.
There's the next place I can put stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, because I want everything. I'm just like you.
I want it all.
I want it all.
I don't want to have to make a choice.
Yeah. So now we have zipper tape and because some of the colors I didn't have, so then I ordered them all, and now we have them in almost all the colors. You better come in here and get some zipper tape. It's so pretty.
You're going to want to make 100 project bags.
Yes, you're going to want to make all those project bags. So I think that's it. I had a list of stuff I wanted to discuss with you. Summer Fun, Deal, Merry and Bright, and I think we're good.
Did you get what tile scenes are there?
Oh, in the bundle, the tile scenes, and I think it's listed in the listing, but there's a poinsettia one. There's a vineyard, and then there
Something
is...
that looks like blackwork?
It looks almost like a nighttime scene. Maybe it's Halloween.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, but it's on the... If you go and look, it's going to be listed on the description. It'll all be there.
So right as I was leaving...
Here comes Patrick. You want to give us the update?
I watched a kid...
Tell the ladies.
Well, so Violet got her driver's license, but then I watched a kid... As I was driving in to sign Violet's paperwork, a kid was leaving for his test. And it's weird. They obviously put the stop sign there for part of the test, because there's when you drive this way, there's no stop sign. When you drive this way, there's a stop sign. And it's just totally arbitrary.
It's
the kid
it's a trick question.
Blew right through the stop sign. I'm not 20 feet into his driver's exam.
Oh.
And the guy that was doing his driver's test was literally Like, oh God, like, because
Then
Violet.
you just turn it around. Because I think
Violet's
that's an
like,
automatic
I think
fail.
that's automatically fail, right?
Yeah.
You blow through a stop sign, and the kid literally, he literally backed out, drove 23 feet, like, and drove
Yes, we do
right
have
through
black
the stop
stabilizer.
sign. And,
Or the backing. The backing.
and I'm like, oh
Shape
God,
flex.
that's
Shape flex, yes,
that's
black
so
shape flex,
awful.
Betty.
I've been there, done that. But Violet got her driver's license.
So if you had to pick any job at the DMV, driving with other people's kids would not be the job I would ever pick.
I feel like I would die.
I would, yeah.
Violet's
I feel like you should
grandfather
get
was like, I
hazardous
wonder
pay.
how many people fail because they actually crash.
That it happens.
So Stephanie Boyk's grandson got his driver's license too.
Oh, wow.
So, all right, I'm gonna.
All right, we're over and out. Be creative and make something incredible and awesome.
always be inspired. You never know. I mean, I sat down for lunch. I was eating a sandwich, and that's what happened. So,
And if you're having trouble being inspired, just come down here. We'll help you.
Yes, we will.
Bye, ladies.